And this is our Chellic, and I'm going to show you how I made my jointed leg stilts, or arm stilts, for my Quadsuit. Anyway, so what you're going to need is some 4-inch PVC to start. I got the kind with the holes already pre-drilled and the black stuff on the inside, but I don't think it really particularly matters. I just heard this had a little bit of better ventilation because of the holes. Anyway, so you're going to need that. You're going to need some 1-inch PVC, which is the handle, as you can see. You can buy that in 2-foot segments at, any home department or home fixing store, Lowe's, Home Depot. Those are fine. You're also going to need some 3-inch PVC. I know you can get the 2-foot segments at Home Depot. I tried looking for them in a couple Lowe's. I didn't see them, but Home Depot's fine. You're also going to need some 3/8 of an inch carriage bolts that are 2 inches long. Carriage bolts have the round top they make against flat surfaces. And then you're going to need some 3/8 of an inch nuts to accompany those. Anyway, so what you want to do is you start with your arm stilt. I'm going to assume you have your, your handle pre-holes, pre-drilled, and have the 1-inch pipe in there, whatever length fits your arm. Mine fits, my elbow joint is right here, so that way I put a little cushioning here, that way when I bend, it doesn't stab me, and also it doesn't, like if my arm were just a little bit further, okay, I can't put my arm in a little bit further, but if it were, it would get in the way, I wouldn't be able to actually move my arm. Anyway, so you want to do that, and then I also have marked this line is my, this line is my hand line, that way I know when I'm holding the handle, this is approximately where my hand ends, and that way I don't cut too close so that the other pipes, stab into me or anything. So I have my hand line, and I think this is about 3 inches after or down from that. I recommend, well, I'm 5'4", so if you're about my height, I'm going to say more like 5 inches, 5-6 inches. I wish I had done that much, but I cut the first pipe and then realized, oh, it should be longer, but too late. Anyway, so you cut a measurement down to however long you need it to be, or whatever. And then what you're going to do is drill your 3/8, I did it this way, drill your 3/8 inch holes. Make sure you mark down evenly directly below your handles, that way it all moves properly and you don't have like that way your limb isn't like going off in crazy directions and bending all the wrong way, unless you want to be like that, but that's just me. I would like to walk forward. So drill your holes, and then what you're going to do is mark an arch on the back side. So when I hold it, the arch again is over here, on the back or lower end, depending on how you're holding the pipe. And what you're going to do is I marked about 1/4 to 1/2 inch. Like if here's the center of the hole, just this way, that way it's just not running into it, you're safe. And then about 2 inches up. So if this is flush, this is about 2 inches. Then you just drew a lovely little arch and cut it out. Then what you're going to do is take another smaller piece of the 4-inch PVC and do the same thing. As you see, I have my 3/8 inch holes, one across from one another, and the arch. This piece is actually being used for the foot. This is my foot for my Pokemon costume. And as you can see, it fits in nicely, and it's pretty much even. I wanted it just a little bit higher for my costuming reasons, but as you can see, it works. And then for the 3/8 3-inch PVC, excuse me. This segment is 6 inches, and I have an inch to an inch and a quarter above that. On my, I took apart my left stilt so that way I wouldn't have to, or since I have 2 stilts, so I could show you how to assemble it later too. But the right stilt, I didn't have to actually shave. See how this is shaved down over here, and then also a little bit over here. I actually didn't have to do that with my right one, but for this one I did. So, you know, experiment, take it, drill the holes, put it in. If you can wiggle it around just fine, then leave it. If you can't, or not as much as you would like, then just take it out and saw, you know, very, very little, and then stick it in again, test it around, see if it moves. If not, take it out, saw it, etc. and so forth. So now that we have all of our pieces, this is how we're going to assemble it. We have our arm stilt with the arch side down, and then we have our 3-inch PVC with the arches, or the little angled edges, side up. So we're going to take this, and we're going to bolt these together. Okay, so we have our pipe, the 3-inch pipe and the 4-inch pipe bolted together. As you can see on the inside, it's just a simple nut bolt situation. How I did that was just kind of, you know, put one of the bolts through one of the holes, stick my hand in, and screw the nut on. And now what we're going to do is do the same thing, again with a smaller foot piece, but with the arch side down. So it's going to go over like that for this segment. So yeah, now we have our 3 segments all attached to one another. Woo! And then I carved my foot out of pink insulation foam because I had it left over. If you use the regular green upholstery foam, that should work fine. I'm going to Gorilla Glue this later on tonight so that when it goes on, it just kind of sticks right on there. And yeah, so it faces forward, and I can walk. To view the video of me walking around before this is all furred and covered and whatever, you can either click on my username, or it might be in the suggested videos, I'm not too sure. Oh, the other thing, before I forget. See how this sticks up from here, just a little bit? I'm not too worried about it because I have 2-inch pile of fur, so if anyone really notices, oh no, they can shove off. But if you want to fix that, you might drill, on the 4-inch PVC, if you drill a 1/4-inch hole, might need 5/8 of an inch. Test it out on, on a scrap piece of PVC and see what it fits in nicely. But what it'll do is that this will sink in, and that'll be basically flush with the rest of everything else, and that'll solve that problem. So yeah, check out my videos, watch me walk around like a crazy person, and I'll see you later. Bye!